We have joining us George Relusco from Honason High School. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here today. And joining you, we have high school senior Cory. George, welcome to the show. We're happy to have you here. Tell us about this fantastic robotics program that I came to see a demonstration of not too long ago.
Okay. Well, first off, let me just thank you for inviting myself and the team to come here and give us the opportunity to talk to you about the program.
My pleasure. It's one of my favorite subjects. As you know, I was an engineer in my previous life, and I love science and technology.
Great. So, my goal and the goal of our program at Honason High School Technology Department is we want to get kids excited about pursuing careers in the field of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And the way we do that in our program is we have a course called Engineering Design and Development, which is offered to seniors. And what we do in that course is we give the students a big open-ended problem that they have to solve that requires them to work together as a team, to develop creative problem-solving skills, and to learn how to communicate and collaborate along the process of doing that.
And that's really, in real, the engineering profession, that's exactly what happens, and that's what makes this program so great. This is one of the most amazing programs I've seen, because the students actually get to build something that's really incredible. It's a working robotic machine. Tell us about how they start, what the process is. They virtually start from scratch, from nothing.
Right. This process actually starts in September of the beginning of the school year, where we're competing in a competition. It's a national competition that's run by First Robotics. And they have multiple levels of competition, and we compete at the level that's called the First Tech Challenge. And what the First organization does is in September they release the requirements for that year's competition. So, and every year it changes. And the students learn about what the requirements are, and then their job is to work as a team, to brainstorm for ideas, come up with a design, build prototypes along the way, multiple versions of prototypes, test them, and ultimately to compete against other teams from throughout New York State. So overall, that's what they do.
And the team consists of high school students. How many members are on the team this year?
So this year we had a total of 9 members. We had 6 seniors, and this is the first year that we've had some junior members because our group was small, so we included a few juniors who will be coming back for next year's team. And the model that we use for the robotics team is very similar to how a sports team is structured. So we have a team captain, we have co-captain, and then each individual on the team has a specific role they play, a specific job that they have to do. And they work together towards the common goal.
And as the school year goes on, they work towards finishing this project and building the robot that I've seen demonstrated. Cory, what was it like working on this project?
It's very unique. It's nothing really like anything else. I mean, it is a team, so you're going to be with a lot of people, which is fun. But it's really hands-on. It's everyone's working together, and it's just a totally different experience than what you could find pretty much anywhere else.
And what was your specific role? Did you have a part of the project that you worked on?
Yeah, I was the head programmer, so I typed up the code and everything. I used Robot C for that. That was a really enjoyable experience. That was something new I had never done before. So that got me exposed into programming, and I was looking into other possibilities I could do with
would you say, what was your biggest challenge when you started this project?
My biggest challenge, probably when I first started understanding just the basic code of the language for the coding, which it's a little difficult at first, but I'd like to say that I'm at least like pretty good at it.
Well, and you know, you kind of, the learning that the phase, as the project went on, you felt like you were learning about engineering.
Yeah. We use the design process, which is what real engineers use. So that it's like almost being like a real engineer, kind of minus the pay. Yeah.
It's a great experience, and it's something that I wish I could have gotten involved with when I was learning when I was going through high school and learning engineering. So George, as the instructor running this program, what was your biggest challenge? Did you find that the students, you know, you kind of guide them along, or are you directly involved with the process?
So I see my role as being, I line up resources and I point students in the right direction. You know, but my philosophy with this course is that the students do all the work themselves. So anything that has to be designed, anything that has to be built, I try to push that responsibility onto the students as much as possible, because I think that's really where the learning happens. And I try to hold everybody accountable, you know, to deliver their part of the project, because this truly is a team effort, and everybody really does have to contribute and deliver their part. So I'd say overall for the team, the biggest challenge for teams in general is managing the schedule and time management. That's one of the things that I find that there's very few high school classes that teach strong time management skills with immediate consequences. That's the kind of the beauty of a competition like this is, if you're not done in time, you know, your team really has some consequences that come along with it. So that serves as a real motivator, and it's very realistic. You know, I think it represents what real life is like outside of school.
And you mentioned this is a high school class. I mean, you would think it's some sort of, you know, college curriculum, but it's something that's amazing. I can't believe, you know, I find it amazing that the competition robot that was built that actually it performed on its own. It was a finished product, and high school students were able to put it together. And even at the presentation, everybody knew exactly what went into the product. And I find that very, very amazing. And I really thank you for the efforts in teaching kids engineering in high school. What would you say? What would you say a program like this? Would you say that it's helping kids to get ready for college, or at least expose them to the engineering profession? Is it something that you think that gets kids interested in engineering?
Yes, I think it does, because it is a challenge, it's fun, and it introduces a lot of the skills that students will need if they want to be successful in one of the STEM fields. All the skills that they need are being developed here. You know, the persistence, perseverance, the troubleshooting skills. And besides, so it's a given that you have to have technical skills to solve this problem. But in addition to the technical skills, they develop an education, and we call these the 21st century skills. So they have to learn additional skills besides technical: the creative problem solving, the collaboration, the communication. So all of those skills get developed in a program like this.
And this is not the first year, because I remember seeing this demonstration last year. How many years has this been going on?
So I've been teaching the robotics, or I introduced the robotics into a course, into my senior level capstone course 3 years ago. Prior to that, I still taught the capstone course, but I taught it differently. Students had to actually pick their own problem to solve, and I did that for several
other and learning about what your strong points were, and what about things like coming up with an idea and somebody disagreeing with it? How did you guys resolve those types of problems?
Well, at the beginning of the year, not all of us knew each other, so that was new, and we basically learned different things about each other as the year went on, what not to do to get other people angry, stuff like that. But if we, basically when we started the year, everything was on the table. If you had an idea, just put it on the table, and we'll basically evaluate it with all the other ideas and see what works and which doesn't.
And George, as far as, of course this is a high school program, as far as grading, what are some of the things that impact, all right, this team is A quality, B quality, is it different categories, or is it an overall pass-fail, or is it different things that you're looking for?
So everybody gets an individual grade, and I do try to set up deliverables for each person, so that everybody has to contribute a certain aspect towards the project. Some of the grading is shared as a team grade. But one of the big components of grading for this course is the final presentation, which you attended.
Yeah.
You were one of the evaluators. So what we have the students do at the end of the year is they prepare a formal presentation where they present to a panel of engineers. And the engineers are evaluating and critiquing and giving the students feedback at the end of the presentation. And I actually take their grade sheet, and their final is actually based on the grades that the engineers gave them. So my personal grading evaluation counts as 10% of their final.
I see. And the panel were people working in the field, or they had worked in the field
Yes.
in the engineering profession, and listening to the different parts of the program. It's really nice. It kind of connects the community with the program, really.
Yes.
It was great to see the demonstration. And now, is that demonstration on YouTube anywhere where people can check it out? Or
Not yet. We will.
Yeah.